Shorter.
Yeah. I mean, like, to be honest, like, we've actually gone on for, like, maybe, like, 35 in reality. But also, like, I counted one of those as, like, a party session 0 kind of thing. Plus, that very first episode kind of fucked up a little bit, like, audio-wise. I really couldn't use it, so I'm just like, okay, this works instead. So, my friends, the rolling of thunder, at least on my end, we're going to start the session off tonight. So, welcome back to Farr-Brent, the world of hidden secrets. Here with me today is my wonderful cast, my wonderful friends, all the craziest players I have. One of them that's going to probably kill me in my sleep. First off, we have Gabriel, who plays Marri Skullsplitter, opening up a bag of chips.
I'm hungry.
I know you're hungry. Do it over there. Nah. I love you. Gabriel, who plays Marri Skullsplitter, everyone's favorite doctor in training, who does nothing wrong, and who absolutely understands sarcasm.
I'm just a baby.
Yeah.
Definitely hasn't fucked up Quinn's health more than once.
We also have Ezra playing everyone's favorite con man. Everyone's favorite twink. There we go.
Twinkie, like the candy bar.
Oh. That's not even Twinkie's on a candy bar.
It's not?
No.
What the heck is a Twinkie?
It's a snack, but it's not a candy.
Everyone's favorite snack, Twinkie.
There we go. Everyone's favorite.
I mean, Quinn is a snack, especially for Falzen.
Everyone's favorite Twinkie.
Hey, I beat you to the punch this time, Gabe.
Everyone's favorite Twinkie.
The man with the hands, the man with the magic hands, Quinn.
Exactly. Yep, Quinn Elliot. Hat included, and sass also included.
Pants optional. Falzen's around.
Hey. Also, speaking of Falzen, the man, the myth, the man with the shiniest forehead and the biggest cock in the campaign, Falzen, and his
That's
little
crazy.
buddy.
Yeah. Chico.
You're awful.
I'm very awful. Maggie Moo. Also, for a very long time, returning back to the table itself, everyone's favorite. Everyone's favorite Cerberus dad.
Yeah.
The myth, the socially awkward Wylan.
Hello.
And I, as always, will be your game master, telling stories, being funny, making creative, stupid voices.
And occasionally getting beat up by your girlfriend.
She's sitting on my bed right now. She can beat the fuck out of me at any moment she wants to.
Oh, yeah.
So, last time we played, the party mostly spent, well, for the main group of the party, you guys have got out of the temple dungeon and spent some time in the Selkie's underwater city. Some of you guys stayed at the Sexy Eel Inn, a very run-down place that has barely even a kitchen to stand, ran by Matilda, the beautiful-voiced woman who cut the party a little bit of a discount for being so nice, and kind of a little stop with the party. And the party may or may not have gained an ally that may just move up to the surface, depending on how things may go. They also helped Matilda send a paper bird, to her daughter, who is somewhere in Yushia. Vetis kept on transcribing the cookbook, as well as anything else she found inside of the temple, in a very nice inn One called, I think it was called the Coral Bed or the Coral Reef. I don't remember off the top of my head. But it was a very nice kind of bed and breakfast place. A little more expensive. But the rooms were like really comfy. The beds were awesome. The sexy eel beds were falling apart and were absolutely waterlogged. Sharky, awakening kind of from his kind of mental nap, traumatizing some people who are kind of walking by, heard the sound of hot dogs. Literal hot dogs with little arms, with little kind of little legs running around the inn. Very early in the morning. So Sharky, like any reasonable person, ripped these literal hot dogs apart and found himself a portal that led into a demiplane, something created by a mad woman, something created by almost a child. It was the food dimension, where there was people that had lives, families, and almost different internal factions depending on different parts of the entire plate of grain, of dairy, of protein, and the other parts of the plate that I don't remember off the top of my head. And Sharky found this portal because Falzen wanted to kind of make some food and realized there's not really much around here, decided to open it up. And Falzen and Quinn in tow got a little bit of a tour of the plate by a man who was very happy to show him around, who had a very nice family. That is until Quinn and Falzen, Quinn and Falzen got into a little bit of trouble. Quinn, who was intoxicated, and Falzen, who was interested, decided to go see the ginormous wall in the middle of the plate. Behind its walls is a horror to them, to the food people. Something they call the rot. When food people grow too old and grow sick, their bodies are tossed behind the wall. So their rot, their sickness cannot spread to anyone else. Quinn tried to scale the wall and Falzen threw almost a acid Molotov cocktail over the wall itself. The acid kind of being almost this ocean that surrounds the plate itself. It almost consists to more stomach acid than anything else. But while Falzen and Quinn ran back to the portal, closing it behind them, Sharky decided he wanted to cause a bit of trouble. He may or may not have created Batman, but a piece of bread. He did, in fact, a priestess of...
So you mean Bread Man?
Yeah, maybe.
Or Bread Bat? Or Bat Bread?
Something like that, right?
I like Bat Bread.
Maybe that might be it. But Sharky infected a few other people. Kind of started off very kind of like either popping out of the shadows and attacking people, or simply being open to it. That's until Sharky decided to kind of play his hand a little bit heavier than he should have. He went into a fortified area, kind of led in by a guard, and Sharky offered the battalion of the Pasta Penguin Police Department to take on his gift. They kindly said no, and they asked him to leave. Sharky said, "What are you going to do?" And then they said, "We'll ask you to leave a second time." Sharky then tried to attack someone, and breadstick muskets went off. And little does Sharky know, the portal is closed, and he is about to fight waves upon waves of food people. But we jump cut to Wylan. You sit beneath crossed stones in the middle of a storm. You have King next to you. Is kind of wrapped himself a little bit, trying to stay warm. Is it gonna work? Yay! So Wylan, you sit underneath these kind of crossed stones in the middle of a storm. You almost overhear. You notice you've also collected a sword and a scabbard, one that you recognize being owned by your lost child.
Mm-hmm.
You quickly collected it, and when you kind of returned back to the crossed stones, something flew over you. Something big. Something powerful. Something like a wild dragon. There is almost rolling thunder, and the rain grows heavier. King kind of still lays down on the ground looking up at you. Was a look of what do we do next? What is your plan, Falzen?
Wait. Huh?
You mean Wylan?
Huh?
Sorry. Fuck. Wylan.
I was like, excuse.
I know.
When was the
I was on a roll. I'm so sorry, guys.
It's okay.
God.
different Goliath?
I'm
He's
so
not even
sorry.
part of this campaign.
I'm so sorry. No, I was on such a good fucking roll, and I fucked up the
John,
name.
John, we only just started the session. You can't be fucking up this early.
I blame because Gabriel's here. I love you. Stop messing
And-
with my gaming style.
Oh, and roll of fate.
We're also gonna roll Fate. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, Gabe, why didn't you remind me about Fate?
I played the 5th.
That's a 4.
I rolled a 6. I rolled a
Okay.
6.
5.
Okay.
And that was with my
I'm missing so many dice. I'm so sad.
It's okay.
No, when I moved, they lost a bunch of my dice.
Oh,
So
fuck.
I'm never getting
Murder
them back.
those motherfuckers.
They're not even gonna pay for it on PC. 6.
Okay.
They broke my
That's-
PC as well, and I can't pay for it because I don't have the box.
Oh shit, dude, that fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Alright. So,
And that was a really good custom build too, wasn't it? Yeah. I have most of the components. I just have to redo the CPU and then the motherboard and then the fans and then the case.
it was
Most of it.
it was
Yeah.
a 6, a 5, another 6, and then a 3.
4.
4, okay. Oh shit, 4 threads of fate. Nice, guys. Hopefully it will save you.
Oh god. Well, good luck, everyone. Okay, so no J tonight, it looks like.
Yeah, it'll be alright.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's still, we still move plot bullshit forward. But yes. So Wylan.
With only these 4 idiots? No offense to Wylan, but with the 3 idiots plus Wylan? Okay. I'm not even there. I'm not there. So I can't even help him if I wanted to. So with the 3 idiots, we're gonna move plot stuff forward? Okay.
Listen, man, I have a letter for one of you. And that's
Oh,
all I
no.
need. So, Wylan, you sit
God.
beneath the crossed stones. Kind of the scabbard, this blatant scabbard. It's light enough, but also it's got a little bit of weight to it. It is a swordsman's blade. The rain kind of growing harder and harder. King kind of just staring at the look of well, what do we do next? What is your plan? You know that there is something around the size of a dragon flying over. What is your plan?
What direction is the dragon going in?
Like, is it going back towards the
Meep,
dead? Is it going towards the
Meep.
town? Is
So no, you're good. To give you a quick kind of a little bit of information, you are miles away from that destroyed town.
Mhm.
Like, you're looking at maybe maybe like a quarter of a day of travel away. So
Yeah.
that's supposed to maybe like 3 or 4 hours. Make me a perception check with disadvantage.
You're gonna hate me, but it's a 19.
That's all good. So with
I got a 19 and I got a nat 20.
So with a 19, you sit at the edge of the cross stones above your head, and you squint your eyes and you see the dragon almost silhouette flying over in just random directions. It flies overhead towards the north, then flies from the east to the west, and it kind of just goes into a north to south, east to west kind of thing.
Okay. I'm gonna go in the direction of where he came.
So you're gonna go try and head north?
Yeah.
Yeah. You kind of stand up. You tell King the plan. He kind of gets up, shakes any kind of like wetness off. Some of it kind of comes off in steam. Are you just like walking from underneath the kind of cross stones? Are you trying to be stealthy? How are you trying to approach this?
Well, I'm kind of I want to try to find this layer. That's like kind of what I'm thinking that my kid is.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna assume it's either I'm gonna assume it's where he came from because I just came from where he was heading.
Okay. So you
yeah.
start making your way south, kind of like traveling a little bit. Are you being quiet?
I'm not trying to be quiet, but I'm also like mindful of myself. So like, yeah, I guess just like a normal like silent. Does that make sense?
In that case, roll me a stealth check.
Oh. Okay, that would be a 17.
17?
Mhm.
Cool. Let me roll that perception check for the dragon.
Oh.
You said 17?
Mhm.
You and King are kind of walking towards where you think the lair may be. Footstep over footstep. You're going to see the slow kind of fly over again. It's almost shadow in the storms above you. There was another strike of lightning. And as you kind of keep walking, there's a crack under your foot. And although the storm is still raging above you. You kind of look up in the sky, and you do not see a draconic silhouette flying over. You also do not hear the sound of its beating wings.
I'm gonna get on King, on the back of King, and how close am I to like? Do I see anything like around me that looks like a lair or cave or something like that?
You look around. You didn't make it too far away. Like you could probably still sprint back to the the kind of cross stones that you were taking refuge under. You did not make it too far.
Okay.
Would you like to try and make a survival check if you want to try and sprint towards where you think the lair may be?
Yes.
Okay, make a survival check.
That is a 21.
Got it. Is it just a 21 or is it like a nat 20/21?
Not 2021.
Okay, survival's that low? Goddamn. Alright. So you kind of stop where you're moving, kind of look around. You gotta do a quick estimate. You and King are both eerily silent. You kind of look around the area. You do not even move an inch. And then you see tracks moving to what would be probably your left. They are ginormous, looking maybe 5 feet in width. You kind of take almost a half, very careful step, avoiding any branches that may be on the ground. And you are looking at maybe this trail will lead you to its lair. I will also give you, the dragon is aware that you and King are here. It has not come out to attack, but it knows that you and King are here. It may also know where you are at.
Okay. Let me check something real quick and I will respond. I forget. I'm gonna make a very hesitant I'm going to track the tracks, but I'm going to be very cautious. I'm also going to say out loud, in common, because I don't know what the dragon speaks at this point. I'm assuming it's not going to understand me, but I'm going to say anyway. And Wylan's just gonna say, I don't come for any harm. I just want to find my kid, and I've found some things that lead me to here. I do not mean to intrude on any of your area. I want to get out here as soon as possible. Just, like, I don't want to hurt you. Like, as I'm tracking the tracks on the back of King.
You say these words out loud, and it almost echoes through the forest, almost quieting the storm, almost. Your voice ringing louder than thunder. Make me a persuasion check.
That's a 13.
You say these words to the storm, to the dragon you hopefully wish to kind of befriend or at least avoid it killing you. There's no response. Then you watch as something out of the darkness appears. You watch King be taken. From the shadows, this ginormous young black dragon flies out, claws kind of held up, grabs kind of the back of King, and disappears back into the dark forest.
Wait, do I go with him? Because I'm on the back of King.
Make me a acrobatics check.
That's a 10.
You sit on the back of King. You kind of look around before it happens. As the claws come out, grabbing on the King, he lets out a bark of pain, a yelp of pain, and you kind of feel yourself falling. You kind of grab on the side of King, trying to pull yourself up, and then you feel yourself slip, falling maybe 5 feet as King is taken back into the darkness. The last things you hear is King almost yelping in fear, followed by the dragons almost letting out a snarl of pain. As you can probably tell, King gave that dragon a little bit of a nip. You lay on the cold, wet grass, the rain growing even harder. How long do you stay on the ground?
Not very long. I'm immediately getting back up as quickly as possible and going to where they disappeared to. I'm taking out actually I'm not gonna take out any of my weapons. But I'm gonna be ready because if anything goes on, I'm gonna try to use my bracers.
Ooh.
Which I might use yet, so yeah.
You, as soon as you hit the ground, this almost anger and kind of almost protectiveness inside of you almost kicks in. You do hit the ground. It hurts for a second, but you roll and quickly get back on your feet, and you chase in the direction the dragon went. You run, getting weapons prepared, and you will see what looks to be almost a silhouette of King held in this dragon's grasp. And then you feel the ground below you disappear. You step into a hole, a very large hole. You feel yourself roll again and again and again. You almost hear the sound of the storm growing quieter and quieter as you roll again and again until you land in what looks to be a horde. It is surrounded with random objects, shiny things, the corpses of past random adventurers or merchants. You see a handful of random items, maybe 1,000 gold worth of coins in one corner. The only other thing you notice is you almost feel the cave, this horde, shake for a second. And you see the light at the end of the tunnel dim for a second. As you see the silhouette of the dragon kind of land on the ground. What do you do, Wylan?
I'm gonna hold my hands up and try to convey peace.
Okay.
And not mean any harm.
Mm.
I'm gonna try to stay as peaceful as I can before I need to defend myself.
Okay. The dragon is standing on the ground maybe 40 feet away from you. As you kind of hold up your hands, you watch as the dragon kind of cocks its head in your direction. Very almost cat-like. Predator-like. Still almost a claw on the side of King. And looks at you.
I'm going to step forward slowly. And
Okay.
as I do, I say, please let him go. He only did because he was scared. Just
What?
let's figure this out. I don't want to come to violence.
Which skill do you think would be useful in this situation?
Between
No, out of your list of skills, which one do you think might be useful?
wait, would animal handling count?
Do you want to try and do animal handling?
Yeah, that's my highest fucking stat. So
I mean, do you think animal handling is going to be useful against a wild dragon?
I don't know. That's the thing. That's why I'm asking you. I don't know.
You're just gonna have to take a guess.
I'm trying.
You're doing good. There's no wrong or right answers. There's just interesting ones.
Okay. That's
Do you think animal handling's the right skill for this situation?
Now you're asking, I'm not sure. I was sure, but I'm not.
Let me also put this also on the table. If you want to try and do a check to try and learn more about a creature or a person, you have nature, history, arcana, and religion. Each one of those will help you out depending on the creature's type, as well as the kind of circles the person might be in. Would you like to also make maybe a nature check or arcana check to maybe kind of help you, as Wylan, kind of refresh your memory of what might be useful and what you know about wild dragons?
Yeah, okay, I have to roll really well in this because I do not have any modifiers. And I got an 8. Perfect. Great.
You see this wild black dragon. It looks to be young, I will give you that. And it looks almost not angry, but it looks almost fascinated by this little man that's kind of in its horde. It looks at you like almost a pet. And there's almost like a look of like fascination and interest in you. Do you want to try and talk to this creature again?
Yeah.
Make me. Are you? Would you say you're trying to plead and or persuade, or are you trying to scare and intimidate?
Persuade, definitely.
Okay, yeah. Make me a persuasion check.
That's a 15.
You hold up your hands. You step closer, and you kind of get a little bit closer. Maybe 30 feet away. Take maybe 10 feet of steps. Maybe 15. And the creature kind of just sits there, cocks his head back and forth. Can you make me a dexterity saving throw?
Oh
As
god.
it goes and uses its acid breath.
Oh god. What's my dex? Dex save is +2. That's an 18. Thank God.
Cool.
Could be better, but still.
So you take half damage.
Oh.
So as you
Half?
half damage, yeah. So you take you take 30 acid damage. As you guys step in to maybe you kind of take 15 steps closer to this creature. And you see the mouth open, the acid begin to kind of fly, and almost the claws grow a bit tighter around King. There's almost like another yelp of pain. It hits you at the worst time. Wild dragons are wild animals. They do not know the tongue of mortals. They barely even speak. They are closer to a wild animal and beast than anything.
Gosh.
It did not understand a word you just said.
Oh,
You were dealing with a wild predator.
I should use animal handling. I fucking should use animal handling. It's okay.
So you take that damage, you take that kind of the 30 acid damage, but you kind of to the side a little bit, kind of catch you off guard. The creature almost chuckles to itself. Kind of a very like a playful manner. It finds you funny. I will also give you, if you step any closer to this dragon, it is going to probably fly off again and attempt to kill kill King.
Okay. So
I will also give you this creature. It is very apparent this creature has you cornered. I will give you that it looks like this. If you go back into its horde, it doesn't know it's going to do anything too crazy. It might try and move a bit closer. But this is very much like a cat hunting. It knows it's probably already won. So it's going to play with you. What kind of plan do you have, Wylan?
He better fuck have a kid, because if he's not my kid and I'm fucking doing all this shit for nothing, I'm gonna cry. So, quick question on the bracers.
Mm-hmm.
When you say it has 3 charges, like, what do you mean by that?
So when you use the bracer's ability, it uses a single charge.
Yes, which is
It can be used 3 times a day before the item kind of loses its magic until the next dawn. Or a long rest. And remember, that damage dice comes from your hit dice.
okay.
If you want to try and use any skills to help you make a better plan or anything, let me know.
Can I use animal handling?
Sure, you can make me an animal handling check at disadvantage since this creature is going to be a bit of a dick.
Yeah, I don't really have a choice. That's 17.
What do you try and do?
I am going to try to figure out what it wants. And try to do that. If I can.
With animal handling, you take like another half step forward. You kind of watch the claw around King almost tighten. He gets another kind of yelp. Take a half step back. The claw kind of loosens a little bit. The dragon kind of cocks its head again. You can easily put together, this dragon wants you in its horde. There's a high chance that it wants to eat you, but it's currently kind of playing with you. The best case to probably get out of this is to potentially play along. Play its game, let it kind of mess with you, but look for an opening to exit.
Am I able to figure out how to make it like a king? Am I able to figure out how to make it let go of king?
Make it like king, or let go of king.
Yeah.
Give it something else to hold on to, or get it to kind of move away from king. That might mean bring it closer into its lair, or maybe make it kind of fly away, or maybe if you can get on the side that kind of king is being held with and get close up, that it might try and grab you. Because that means you also might be grabbed. I will give you also another avenue that might be a bit more helpful. You kind of look over your shoulder at the entire horde. Maybe there's something it wants to hold on to. And you do see a mask. One that you recognize from a very old temple. From a place you were kind of raised in. The temple and the Druidic city. A mask of the Wild Hunt. as you kind of look at it, there's almost this feeling, almost like a wordless voice in your head, beckoning you, offering you help. All you have to do is put on the mask. Above table, the Wild Hunt is willing to help you. But you know, as Wylan, it's going to want something in return. You look back at the young black dragon, cocking its head again. What you thinking, Wylan?
I'm going to DM you a question quick.
Cool. You wanna go outside, Maggie? Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I think the vacuuming stopped. Hey, go. Go get Mom. Or you want to chill in here? Cool. That's also good. Let me know when you've sent it.
Never mind, it's not fucking working. I'll ask you later. It doesn't have to be right now. But if I remember later, I will ask you. Discord is not working. Type wise, I don't know why. But
It's all good.
So, in what direction do I have to go? Like, will it be going to get to the mask? I have to go towards him?
You kind of look. So the dragon's in front of you. The dragon's at the entrance to its lair.
Mm-hmm.
Behind you is the horde. The mask is currently laying on a. Looks to be a skeleton that's wearing the mask. So you just have to go deeper into the horde.
Okay, then I'm gonna go grab the mask.
Yeah. You go ahead and kind of grab the mask, hold it in your hands, and it feels powerful to your touch.
I'm putting it on.
You gonna put it on?
Yeah.
As you put it on, the first thing you notice is that this smells terrible. Like
Great.
it smells musty, and there's almost like some smell with a little bit of rot in there. It almost smells like death, man. But
No, it was on day, guys, so I can't figure.
oh yeah, absolutely. But as you kind of put on the mask, you feel this thing almost connect to you. The mask itself, but almost spiritually, you feel the Wild Hunt almost envelops your body. 1,000 different voices speak at once, but all in unison. What do you require from us, lost one?
Wylan is going to almost stutter when he says this because he's not sure if it's too much to ask. But he's going to ask, can I save my family? Both my child and King. That's why I want to.
We can save your lost child, as well as your hellhound, and even you. We'll even give you the power to do it. But I must warn you, there is a cost to working with primals. Are you willing to take on its burden?
Yes.
As you say yes, you almost feel a connection that you made disappear. Or no, not disappear, but almost dampen. And you feel the mask almost sit better on your face. The smell kind of dissipating. And you feel yourself become almost empowered. You kind of look up at the young black dragon. You know to get out of a situation like this. But first off, you know two things. First things first. You think about your lost son. And you almost feel mentally a direction to where he's at. The second thing, you look at the young black dragon. Usually wild dragons usually travel with someone else. There's usually a partner because they're wild animals. And also, you know what? Everyone needs a little bit of love, right? But you know to get the dragon off of King, you could potentially draw it closer. And you could infuse the power of the Wild Hunt into a single strike. And maybe stun it enough, or long enough, to get out of there.
Do I see anywhere else that would lead deeper into the cave?
You kind of look around. There's literally one way in and one way out.
Okay. So there isn't any other like deeper part of the cave or like
Nope, it's just quite literally there's forest, a hole, and then the horde. Also, let me rephrase. It's less of putting the power of the Wild Hunt into a single blade, but you know one of the dragon's weak spots. That if you hit it or stabbed it hard enough, it would probably stun it for a little bit.
so I've kind of vetted that my kid's not there.
Not in this horde, but I will say you sense your kid is close. You almost get this almost feeling and partial vision. It's almost like what I'm thinking about deja vu of a shivering child in almost slightly ripped up armor, alive, hiding behind a very large tree. Fear in his eyes. He's maybe a mile or two from where you're currently at. Above table. The Wild Hunt's really good at tracking people.
Mm-hmm.
And it will help you track anyone. And I will figure out how this ability is going to work for you.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the Wild Hunt's big thing is finding and killing shit.
Yeah. So I get to keep the mask, or is it attached to my face?
You can take the mask off. You can keep it on. You just kind of now have a little more favor from the Wild Hunt.
Okay.
A deeper connection.
Okay. So
dragon sits, watching you, waiting.
I'm going to gesture for it to come a little bit closer. As if I'm going to like give it something.
You very much do. Actually, make me an animal handling check again. Just straight.
That's a natural 20.
That's funny. The dragon got a nat 1.
Oh shit!
You quite literally go like, here's your button. Go, hey, I got something for you. Come on. And the dragon goes, oh, you have a thing? And you watch like a cat that knows that you have treats or a really good licky takes its claw off of King and just starts kind of trotting into the hole. And he gets a little bit kind of closer and closer, and it towers above you.
Yeah. And at that point, King, being the survival instinct king he is probably gonna run.
I'm going to say you kind of look over at King. King seems kind of very weak, very tired, exhausted, been beat the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
You probably want, if you plan to try and make a big grand escape, you might kind of just like be like, "Hey, King, wake up!" Slap, 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 and he's gonna get back up. For right now, it's like very just like he's fucking terrified. He was almost killed and crushed. He was in the big screen.
Okay, so in that case, once he gets close enough, I'm going to do these strike.
All right, yeah, make me that attack with advantage.
Okay, so what modifiers do I use?
No, just make a normal attack with whatever weapon you have equipped, and just advantage. So double it. Fuck it. You also do crit damage, so also double the damage dice you do.
So that's 5 and a 4. And then oh wait, I have advantage on. That's a 6 and 5. Okay, there we go. And then so what else do I have to add to it?
What'd you get when it's pretty much a normal weapon attack? So you roll the d20 twice. So it's pretty much, it would be whatever you got on the d20, the higher number. Add your proficiency and your strength.
That's 21. No, not 20.
Just a flat 21.
Yeah, that's a flat 21, and then
I'm glad you got a flat 21. That's very good.
Okay.
You dragon kind of walks up, trots up, like very much like an animal. And that's kind of when you strike. It's close. You kind of almost grab the side of its almost jowl and kind of pull up. You stab into like almost the side of its neck. That's almost an animalistic almost scream of pain. You kind of quickly pull away. It staggers to the side a little bit. The many voices in your head tell you to run. you have an opening. You can get King up and make a run for it and run to your son.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to make that run for it and go to King.
Yeah. You.
Yeah, no, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. You go and kind of you run up and you kind of get to King, kind of slap his many faces a little bit. He kind of gets up and you both run. You sprint deeper into the forest to where your son is. It doesn't take you long. Either fatherly instincts with a mixture of kind of the help from the many voices of the wild hunt. Or maybe it's just luck. But you find your son almost shivering, his eyes are closed. He feels cold to the touch. But you found him. He's real. He doesn't look too beat up. He doesn't look like he's in like a lot of danger. It looks very much like he's terrified out of his mind. And he's cold.
Yeah, immediately Wylan's going to hug him. Like fully throw his arms around him and hug him. And once, once he's in his arms, he's going to pick him up. And he's not going to say a word. He's going to hold him until he feels that the body temperature is going up a little bit before he carries him with King walking next to them in the direction that they came from. Not that they came from the cave, but from the direction that they have been going from.
You hold your son tight. You warm his kind of temperature up a little bit. And he kind of shivers a little bit less. And you and King and him kind of get the fuck out of there as quickly and as best as you can. Are you trying to be stealthy, or are you just sprinting balls to the wall, fucking hoping?
I am. We are running, but in such a manner that doesn't make excessive noise. If that makes sense. So we're not like.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's no roll. Yeah, you and just you kind of carrying your son, King kind of running behind you. You three kind of sprint as fast as you can. The rain's still pouring even harder. Those bolts of lightning in the background. As you sprint, kind of hoping you're going the right direction. You do see an omen. A small black bird with a crimson red eye sits propped on a branch. As you kind of pass it, it hops off and follows behind you. As you run a little bit farther, there is the sound of beating of wings. You look over your shoulder quickly, still running. Another bolt of lightning. Sound of thunder. The dragon kind of gone over being stunned. Hits the skies again. you fear what is to come next. You can run. You can fight. But King is pretty beat up. It's near impossible to fight a dragon this size off on your own with your son in one hand. But then the unlikely thing happens. You brace for whatever your next idea may be. To fight, to maybe keep running, to maybe sacrifice. But fate is a fickle thing to those who are unkind to good stories. A bolt of lightning, a rumble of thunder, and you and King. Can you make me a dexterity saving throw?
Not these again.
As a bolt of lightning strikes the dragon,
Oh,
taking it down to the ground.
what? Sorry, what did you say? The dexterity saving, right?
Yep, dexterity saving throw.
17.
Or you said a bolt of lightning came down?
Gabriel, I swear to God. Turn off, Thunderbringer.
Have you guys seen the Thunder Rizzler animatic?
So
Never.
you and
Oh my god,
King
Mel, I'm sending you the link. You have to watch it.
I think I know exactly which one, but send it to me anyway.
Wylan. You and King dodge out of the way as this almost bolt of lightning strikes through the dragon. You notice from the fact that it almost crushed you both, all three of you, as well as almost the silhouette of the dragon flying above as the lightning bolt strikes through it, exploding a tree. You and King continue to kind of run. Do you slow down?
No, I don't check. I don't slow down. I'm gonna send a mental note to the tree, asking for help in any way you can. My goal is to try to get back to the undead camp.
As you run faster and harder, it feels like you run for hours. Dimitri kind of tells you that he understands and he's going to do everything in his power to try and help. He just might need to pull some shenanigans. He also asks if you are okay. Almost a small hint of worry.
I'm gonna tell him admittedly. I'm gonna say I don't know. I can't think about that right now. I need to get them away, and that's when I'm going to stop answering him. I'm gonna focus on running and getting to the camp to at least try and get somewhere where I know there's a possibility of being protected, and they also get what they want.
You're trying to kind of get somewhere you know you'll be protected.
Yeah, and or can, because I know they wanted a dragon, and I think it was the green one, but I think they would not be upset about a black dragon either. So I feel like they would help me because of that as well.
You kind of sprint harder and harder until you have to stop. You try to push harder, but your legs quiver in pain and exhaustion. King also kind of not being able to kind of move further. You see the crimson-eyed bird kind of swoop down. It almost builds what looks to be a large nest around you, quicker than any bird probably should. You see there's almost a thin line of almost red demonic magic. A voice speaks in your head. Gabriel, I swear to God, put it down. No. 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 No, Thunderbringer. No.
Yes, Thunderbringer! Or get in the water. Do get in the water.
No.
No, that's for when they jump cut to us. Because or under the sea.
As this bird, you see, as this kind of bird kind of plops on the floor, kind of lays a bunch of twigs and stuff around you. You see the small bird kind of lands on the ground. As it begins to grow, you see the form of Dimitri stands in front of you. Well, I'm fully glad that you found your child. Are you sure you're feeling okay?
I don't know. I guess I got hit, but I mean, hey, I'm able to walk, so it's fine.
Maybe this will help. Bring out the sexy sky god.
God damn it, Gabriel.
Love you.
Well, I'm at least
Or the sea god.
Hey, it's my fault for sending them the link.
You see kind of Dimitri kind of looks at you and looks at King as well as your son. Make me an insight check, Wylan.
Nat 20? And then insight. Plus 1. So 21 with nat 20.
21.
You can see in Dimitri's eyes a look of actual worry. There's almost hints of fear. And he looks at you like something has changed.
Oh.
Something he was not prepared for. Something that almost worries him.
Yeah, he definitely notices that, and he's gonna be he's gonna look very confused, and also nervous because now that he knows Dimitri's kind of worried, he's like, why the fuck are you worried? What's happening? Like, why would you be worried?
I mean, you took 30 damage.
Yeah, but I don't even know that time. I don't fucking know.
No, but
And then
how
not to mention,
above table, how much health do you have?
I have half. Oh.
Yeah.
Actually, I have less than half now. Actually, hold on. Wait, so... Oh, I'm on... Never mind. I am very much not okay. I'm on
Yeah, I was gonna say, 30 damage seems like a lot.
That's also half.
I'd be insta-killed if it wasn't for that. So anyways, so
He's aggressively English and he's also an evil villain.
He's like Killian, but slightly different.
Yes, that's very true. Yes, as all sexy people should be. I can take your son back to the house, as well as King to heal. Is there any place you would like me to send you?
with them, I need to make sure they're okay. I don't know how much I have when it comes to healing, but are you able to heal them, or do I have to
I can
figure out
heal them
how
at the
to heal?
house. I
Okay.
can keep them safe there and bring them back up to speed.
Now let's do that.
There's almost a look of almost going back and forth on his next words. I cannot let you into the house, at least not right now.
Why?
You are still able to
Like,
see your kids and your pets, but I do not know how Lady Vetis feels on what is now a part of you.
what do you mean? What do you mean?
In unison, the voices simply say, us.
But I've always been with them. Why would she view me any different?
This more of you now carry aspect of a primal. Something that may cause problems within a pout of hell, as well as the fact that they are not welcome by Lady Vetis herself.
What's wrong being with what are we talking about when it comes to primals? I don't know much about them.
So above table, primals are in essence bodiless gods. They are they have no singular form. They kind of represent very kind of quite little primal aspects of existence. Hunting, shadows, light, dark, death. Each one has its own kind of desire, which is what it is. Hunt wants to hunt and track things. Death wants to end cycles, to start new ones. And on and on and on. Also above the table, they are incredibly powerful because they are pretty much uncapped when it comes to power. The problem lies in the fact that they are wild and uncapped things. Yes, they are powerful, but also they do not listen to reasoning. They do not listen to laws that mortals make. They are there to do as they were created. But also above table, for the wild hunt being a part of you is kind of like Dimitri also having a connection with you. It's almost another piece of energy and or power that the primals are powerful enough to kind of almost be on the same level as an actual person. So kind of the problem that, yeah, it's very much of like a, hey, you would normally be able to come in, but the primals are now a part of you.
Yeah, so I'm essentially like a vessel kind of thing.
Very much like a vessel kind of thing. Okay. And like I would say like you spend enough time with kind of Dimitri as well as kind of spend time with Vetis to at least understand the basis of through different thresholds and kind of like power behind them.
Ow.
If you're not welcomed, things aren't exactly easy. And it's a lot easier to kind of be welcomed into a place.
So I'm going to go straight to. So I'm gonna tell Dimitri to take me to Vegas or to the party. I wouldn't know at that point the difference if there is any.
I will send you towards Lady Vetis.
Okay.
He kind of holds out his arms to take your son from you.
Once he has my son, I imagine the adrenaline is running out,
Mm-hmm.
and he is very, very injured. So, once Dimitri kind of takes his son, he kind of just collapses. Not fully, so he's not like on laying down, but he is like, he's no longer standing.
You collapse to the ground. Dimitri kind of taking your son into his arms, as well as kind of King walking next to Dimitri. You see a portal opens, and Dimitri kind of takes a step through before kind of returning back to you. You watch him as almost kind of go back and forth on a thought before he finishes kind of carving a circle around you. He almost kind of looks down at you, as well as the circle. He picks you up in his arms. He is a very well-fit man, but he picks you up like it's nothing. And then he kind of gently moves you over slightly, placing you back down. He almost takes this almost piece of red chalk and carves something on the mask's forehead. He does kind of one final look down at you. I'm glad that your son's okay. Hold your breath. And then you almost kind of lay your head onto the ground. There's a fuzzy feeling and almost the sound of air passing by you. Your eyes begin to grow heavy. And it almost feels like you're floating. And even the kind of the air passing by your head. The feeling of cold sea water covering your body. You close your eyes. And you breathe air. You slowly float down onto the seafloor. Now, we'll do a quick jump cut back to the rest of the party.
Boop, boop.
You are all waiting around Lady Greshery's place. There is kind
All
of
right, because Quinn did something dumb.
there is a little bit of time, and then you kind of see a guard kind of walks out, and kind of the gates held open, and all three of you are kind of motioned. I'm good, thank you, Gabe. That kind of motion to come closer.
Quinn will walk backwards through the gate to Falzen, give it after you gesture and go, see, I told you, diplomacy goes a long way.
You mean when I had to do that?
I was diplomatic!
Bro, you nearly got us arrested. My darling, you nearly got us arrested. Twice.
It was all in good fun. Look, all I'm saying is that this whole situation could have been avoided if she just talked to us for 5 minutes like we asked the first time. And then I wouldn't have had to try to break in. And also, that guard was being really condescending and it pissed me off.
That
Are
is
they
fair.
talking about this while they're under the canoe as we go and
No,
Okay.
you guys are not going into the. No, you get.
oh wait, we got new
yeah.
bracelets.
Yeah, they're gonna get new bracelets made.
Then I'm dragging them like a 5-year-old to show them where the shipwreck is, so I can be Ariel in the Little Mermaid.
Marri is following you guys and continue talking about the shipwreck.
I'm also collecting shells, like really pretty shells that are still intact.
Yes.
So as you guys are kind of brought inside, it is a very kind of. It's
Quinn will juggle seashells while he walks.
As you do. all three of you kind of walk into Lady Gresher's kind of her house's kind of manor. It is it's like not like rich, but it's like a minor nobleman house kind of thing. So it's kind of like that like higher middle class kind of thing.
It's not that she's rich; she just has more money than you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys are kind of brought
To quote Gravity Falls, Pacifica's rich, Mabel. She's cheating at life.
pretty much. Yeah, you three are kind of brought in, and there's kind of this butler that kind of like kind of gives you like a nod and kind of bow to you all, and you guys are brought into this very kind of comfy looking room. Scrolls kind of cover the walls. There's what looks to be like a platter of almost like little, it looks almost like food, as well as like a little kind of pitcher of, looks to be kind of like very like cheap wine or mead. The butler kind of like looks at you all and says in very broken common, she will see you all very soon. Yeah, please enjoy the drink as well as food.
Don't mind if I do. And she'll like walk over to the table and find all of the meat that she can.
I signed to him saying, thanking him. Like I signed to him saying, thank you for the hospitality. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
He will nod. He'll look over at Quinn, also like nod.
Quinn gives a nod of thanks.
The butler kind of leave the room, kind of close the door behind.
He gives a nod.
both of you.
Quinn gives a nod of thanks, but he's focusing on not dropping the seashells he's juggling.
Very good. You three kind of sit in this very kind of cozy room. There's a painting on the wall of looks to be the city and the sun rising over it. What's up, Gabe?
The guy in the picture, is it Poseidon with the water arm?
Yes!
Yes!
That's all.
Poseidon! Darling!
There's a little bit of time. And there's like a knock on the door. And the door is open. You see the kind of the butler kind of opens the door. So Lady Grocery walks in, wearing a little bit almost like finer clothes. She kind of looks to you all. Oh, I'm very sorry. I've heard that you all wanted to speak with me, and my guard told me that there's people outside yelling for me.
Yeah, that was
My bad.
Quinn is very impatient.
Yes.
Patience is never one of my virtues, of which I have few.
Well, I'm very sorry I had to make you all wait. She's speaking pretty good common right now, which is kind of nice. Well, how can I help you all? I was in a meeting with some other people that may be doing some work for us.
I found the ship,
Oh, that's very nice, Mary.
but they can't go to it because they can't breathe water. Could you give them like another bracelet to try to help? Because
Or re-enchant the bracelet that we already have.
Oh yeah, too. Or you could do a Falzen just said. Because I found the sunken ship and I want to show them, but I can't do that if they keep dying and my robo plan didn't sound that good after I told it to myself in my head a couple of times.
Are you doing all
Robo
the body
plan?
movement
I
as
have to
Mary
know
as
what
well?
this plan is.
Just kind of seesawing on her feet, like, and I wanted to show them, but then they weren't able to breathe properly. And who's the guy with the missing arm? As she points to the picture.
How dare you yes and me that?
And Ezra, check your DMs. Ezra,
Okay.
check your DMs.
Check DMs.
Ooh,
Yes.
a thing.
Also,
Huh?
if we're going to be going to the ship, can I put some of this food into my bag for Quinn and Falzen if they get peckish?
Well, of course. I mean, somebody. The one-armed man, that's an entire different story. I can re-enchant the bracelets. Since we're all on good terms, I can do it freely. I mean, you've all done an amazing job for me and my people.
Well, how much is it normally?
As my ancestors have always told me, name a price. She says with sarcasm.
A copper piece.
No.
She looks to Quinn and she looks to Falzen.
No. Ignore her.
She walks over to Marri and holds out a hand. A copper piece to enchant your bracelets.
If it's 3 of us, she'll
One
pull out
copper piece, Marri.
She pulls out a copper and hands it to her.
She takes it and walks over the Falzen. And she kind of takes your hand, Falzen, and puts the copper piece in your palm. Closes your hand around it. All transaction has finished.
She looks very confused from grocery to Falzen, like, why did you pay him?
And she'll kind of reach into her bag, and she'll look over at Marri like, I will show you. She kind of reaches. She's got this kind of almost a component pouch on her side. Kind of reaches into it and grabs almost this kind of almost glowing. Almost some glowing, almost algae. She kind of puts it on the bracelets of Falzen and Quinn. She whispers a few words in a very old language. Falzen, you vaguely recognize some of the words as a mixture of almost. It almost sounds like fey magic mixed with a little bit more of a heavier accent of the Volran people. A very kind of Viking raiding faction.
Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah.
Go fuck yourself, Gabriel. And she kind of takes a half step back. There. All transactions finished. Your breast should now let you breathe water. At least for maybe another day.
Thank you.
I must thank you all
thank
for
you.
everything you've done. I'm sorry. Ever since you've all completed taking care of the temple, I've had also being back in the city. I have things I have to handle, and then I got lost track of time. Would you all like to stay for dinner at some point, or are you all planning to leave?
I would like to, mainly because I would actually like to know more of your city and culture, so that if I could maybe travel back out here, I won't cause any faux pas on accident or anything. I won't be as stressed out.
Do we need to bring anything? Like food-wise?
No, Marri, I think you should be fine.
Okay. Should we bring drinks?
Marri, you are guests in my home.
And guests are supposed to be respectful.
You are very respectful.
Oh, that's great.
Goddamn Gabriel, God fucking.
What? I haven't done Jack yet.
I'm sorry. Okay, like above the table, I look at Gabe, who's like sitting on my floor right now. Every time she voices Marri, she's got the look in her eyes of just like emptiness.
Take a picture and send it in the chat.
Or just turn on your camera while she does the Marri voice.
Yes.
Do it!
That is not the plan. I'll just swim around.
Love you.
Love you too. So, Marri, do note you are a guest inside my home. You don't have to bring food or water. You are perfectly fine. Do you have any other questions?
What do we need to wear?
Nothing. Well, you need to wear. You all you need to wear is something nice that does not smell terrible, and maybe at least comb your hair a little bit.
I'll help you, Marri.
Oh, thank goodness. I could
I
put
can help
my
as
hair
well.
in like a little bun.
You could do
That's
the hair.
about it.
I can help as well.
Quinn, you can do the hair.
I know a guy who makes great outfits. I could get him to do me a favor.
No. If it's the same one that I'm thinking of, no.
Why? Did
He
do
makes
something?
all my outfits anyway. I might as well ask him. I'm just saying. It's an
What did he
option.
do?
He's rude as hell.
Oh. In what
Yeah,
way?
you've met him, Mary. It's Vetis's friend, the tailor.
He's rude.
Mary's whole face just like scrunches up in contentment.
Ha!
The leader
Yeah!
of the fuck
The
that
snub.
guy. Don't. They'll lead you to your bed and they'll control your body. Do not fuck the second guy, but fuck him.
What?
I think I'm saying that right.
You should all be perfectly fine.
Oh,
Thank- Yes.
Mary, what on
Yeah.
what on Farr-Brent are you talking about?
He's the same guy who kept sending the succubi to be like, Vetis, come to date with me.
No,
And I
not
went
that
to-
guy.
No,
the
no,
other.
no, no. It's different
No,
dude.
not that guy. The other one.
There's
Not the
another
creepy one.
succubi?
No, the tailor.
The snobby tailor.
The one who gave us all the outfits to
The
meet
guy
with the
who
king.
gave me the boots.
I mean, I
The one-
made most of mine.
And the one who gave most of us outfits to visit the king, he gave you that pretty dress.
And me boots.
Yes, and the boots. That guy. I'm sure I could get him to do me a favor if you'd like me to ask him to make you something to wear to dinner.
Oh,
He's
are
a
you
rude
sure? I
bastard.
don't want to use up a favor if you need it.
Oh, I don't need it at the moment. Honestly, I'm not sure if he owes me one, but it wouldn't hurt to ask.
Alright, if you think so.
He's
Also,
a rude
question. Because this is an underwater sort of palace, do I need to keep my tail?
Go for it.
No.
It's up to you. We're walking around, but your tail is super cool. So if you'd like to keep it, I don't see why you shouldn't.
Well, it's part fish, and fish smell.
Mary, you
I
should
d-
be perfectly fine.
well, that's a question for Greshry then.
Don't worry. You do not smell as of right now. I mean, the worst was worse. We just shower you down. We have very nice showers in the back for you to clean yourself with. Yes.
Nice.
Have you ever had sea salt soap?
I've heard of it. I never really had
I
the
had a
chance to
really
get my
nice
hands on any.
But I lost it. That was years ago, though.
Ah, well. In any case, I have to finish. I have to get back to my meeting. I do not.
Alright.
You are all free to stay here as long as you like.
You said you had a lot of things going on when you came back. Do you need help with any of those?
Let me roll a check real quick.
I didn't realize
Got a side quest.
when I did my.
No, dude, you're very expressive. I just kind of looked at you all. Well, seeing that you've all been very, very kind and helpful, I think it's maybe time for us to make allegiances with the land again. I do have a letter that I'd be more than happy to hand to a representative of someone you all trust to maybe create some trade routes as well as maybe bring us closer to the surface. do any of you know of any lords or ladies or maybe a king that may be able to promise my people safety?
I mean, the only one that I can think of is Khaleesi.
Yeah, Mary perks up, but then she looks sad. There was no one king, but he died. I sang him a nice song. I miss him. I know it was only a couple of days. And she gets kind of emotional because she saw him as a friend, even though it was a short time period. And she shuffles over to the food and starts gouging in it because food helps her stay nice and happy.
Yeah, the only one that I can think of is Lady Khaleesi. She's probably your best bet.
Well, do you all know of someone that I might be able to send a letter to get to Lady Khaleesi or Queen Khaleesi?
Do you think many things is able to send a letter?
I wouldn't trust him with it, in all honesty.
Who
But
knows many things?
don't worry about
Many things is a friend of ours, but he's more like a friend of Quinn's. But he's
an associate.
a lot of weirdness. He's very weird, and they call him Robin, which I don't understand because he's called many things. Why would you name him after a bird if his name is many things?
He has many names.
Hey, Quinn.
Yes.
Can you roll me a d20?
Just a flat D20?
Just a flat d20.
Okay. That's a 6.
I said that he's more of an associate.
So, Falzen, as soon as you say, yeah, he's more of like an associate after Mary going on this long tirade, there is a sound of something floating.
Oh no.
There's the sound of people yelling in terror and
Oh no.
fear.
I think that's our associate now.
The
Falzen.
door flies open. And you see walking in. Sorry.
Floating.
Moon walking in, but not touching the ground at all. Long white hair, dressed fabulously, and this kind of very large hat, kind of almost floats in backwards. I heard someone summoning me. Well, hello.
Hi, many things.
Oh.
Hi, Puck.
Well, it's very nice to see you all.
What are you doing here?
Well, someone spoke my name
Puck.
3 times.
Hang on. Hang on.
Wait, how many times did I say? Many things? Many things?
I'm debating on whether or not Quinn is gonna drag him down by the hair again.
Falzen's just gonna put his hand on his shoulder saying, "Don't."
Well, I'm here because someone needed some help. Yes, Mary, you did bring me here. So, this is a very interesting place to be. I've not been in the selkie course in a very long time.
Hey, it's very nice. And if you wreck any of it, I will put your head through a wall. The grocery is allowed for me to break her wall in.
What's a grocery store?
Grocery! And she points to the selkie.
Grocery.
What's her name?
Grocery.
Lady Grocery looks. There's almost a mixture of she finds the entire situation very funny. But also it's like a look of oh my god, this is going to look terrible on me.
You know what? Let's not do that. If you mess up anything in the castle, I will choke you until you lose consciousness.
Well, I can understand that. Well, can I help?
We need you to send a letter to Khaleesi.
Looks to everyone else. Is this true? Is this all you need? Do you need some more?
Well, technically, yeah, we need you to deliver a letter to Khaleesi.
For you? A favor for a friend.
Uh-huh.
Smiles at you, Falzen. Direct eye contact.
And you just see that Falzen is like, oh, I hate this already. And do you want pen and paper, or do you already do you need to sit down and write the letter now, or do you wish for him to linger until you're ready? Lady Greshry.
Lady Greshry looks to you all, looks at Puck. Well, I wasn't fully expecting this. No one ever does expect me. I'm like the Spanish Inquisition. No one expects me.
I did.
What is
We
this?
asked for you.
Unironically.
What is the Spanish
I
Inquisition?
didn't even realize we were trying to summon you.
I
Does that
only-
happen whenever anyone says your name 3 times, even if they're not trying to summon you?
Well, no, mostly that's the thing. Chanting 3 times. It's a very
Mary-
powerful thing.
Mary's eyes light up as she runs out of the room, and you can hear her behind closed doors.
No! No, Mary! God damn it, Mary.
You watch.
Do it.
You watch as he implodes. Lady Greshry stares in horror.
Does he
He's
implode into
fine.
glitter like the fox from that one session?
Yes, he does.
You just see Falzen put his head in his hands like, why me?
Behind the closed doors, you just hear, "It works!"
Well,
God
I don't like
damn
that it works.
God
Runs
damn
back
it,
into the room
why?
On the other side, and just yells out, "Many things, many things, many things!"
This time, Mary explodes. No, when Mary bursts in, says many things, many things, many things, and she implodes, and you see Puck appears where she was standing. Oh no.
Where's Mary?
Oh,
What did
wait. He takes his hat off and pulls Mary out of the hat and puts her right next to him. Puts the hat back on. Yes.
Mary
Teach
looks
me your way.
at doors.
Quinn,
Yeah, it's a regular
Quinn
hat.
looks at him in. Quinn looks at Puck in absolute awe. Teach me your ways, O wonderful one.
No. Anyway,
God,
Oh,
God
You-
damn it, why?
Lady Greshry.
that was amazing. Please, I have to learn how to do that. All I can do is pull a rabbit out of a hat. How did you move her from where she was into the hat? I can pull things out of the hat if they're already in there, but please, can I roll?
No, there's no need to roll. You say this, and she fucking looks at you, reaches to his pocket, and tosses you a fortune cookie.
I'm gonna open the fortune cookie.
You crack it open. You read the paper. It says, "Get good." So, Lady Greshry, you need some help, and that's why I'm here to help you. You need something delivered. You need.
Hang on. Quinn is going to walk outside. Walks straight out of the room. Goes Puck, Puck, Puck. Soon as he appears, yanks him by the hair. Goes, listen here, you little shite.
Yeah, you say that
God
he
damn it.
implodes and then appears next to you. You grab his hair, and you watch it begins to grow longer as he starts rising up and up. And he
He's
floats back
he's
into
still
the
keeping
room.
grip on his hair, so he's carrying Puck like a balloon.
Yeah, pretty much. You see, Puck goes back into the room. Oh, sorry about that. I was summoned away. So, Lady Greshry, you require some help.
He gets yanked back.
You yank back, the hair just grows even longer.
He's trying to pull him in by the hair, but his hair keeps growing.
Pretty much. Yes, I require. I have a letter I need taken to. You said it was a lady. What was her name? Khaleesi. Lady Khaleesi. She's a dragon, correct?
Aye, she's a dragonborn who is also a librarian.
Fascinating.
Aye.
Well, Parker, I need you to take this letter to her and let her know to receive a letter back to me, and to try and get her fishermen to hunt less seals. If Or possible. Well, I can certainly try. I will speak with her. I will give her the letter. I'll let her know that a Lady Grocery has required her aid and opening to something. Is that correct? Yes. Have you read the letter? No. I've been listening to the entire conversation the entire time. Mary, Falzen, Quinn. It's a pleasure to see you all.
Mary will grab him by the ankles. Wait.
So he's now being held by both the ankles and the hair.
You promised to take this to Khaleesi. No tricks.
I promise, on my fey wings.
Mary will look to see if
Quinn lets go of his hair, walks back in, and holds out a hand. Goes, let's make that a deal.
He looks down at Quinn, and a very wide, white, toothy smile. And he holds a hand out to Lady Grocery instead. I swear on the king's living soul, I will bring this letter to Lady Khaleesi. Or is it Queen Khaleesi now? Times are interesting, aren't they?
And if you don't, then I will summon you and beat you until you're all deformed.
I mean, well, Mary, in his defense, you probably won't know if he doesn't deliver it. So we could just summon him in a couple days anyway to beat him up, if we don't hear anything back.
Or we make him swear to his loyalty to the courts.
Oh, there's no need for that. He's already offering a fey deal.
I will
He's
bring
bound.
the letter.
As soon as he shakes on it, he's bound by his word, and he knows it.
Yes. I will deliver this letter, a favor for a friend of Falzen. And I swear on the king's living soul and the throne that brought him to his end, as well as the courts of your court, Lady Grocery, of my court of Sealy, and every other court that I've walked with, or at least through. I've been to a lot of different places.
How can you walk with a court? It's a place.
Exactly, Mary. Do you, Lady Grocery? She looks to you three. There's almost a look of what the fuck. But it's more like a, hey, do you trust this guy that just turned into glitter and is now here?
Quinn will answer, do we trust him? Not necessarily, but he'll get the job done. He made a deal, after all. You know as well as I do what that means.
She will shake Puck's hand. Consider it a deal.
And he says that, and Quinn does say this in Sylvan.
Ooh, very good. The deal is shook. Deal is bound. You see Puck kind of looks to you all, kind of takes the letter, puts it into his hat. Well, I have a letter to deliver. It's very nice to see you all. And Quinn, your hair pulling skills are getting slightly better.
It's because he's with Falzen.
That
Falzen doesn't have hair.
Well, usually Falzen pulls his hair. Is that true, Mary?
Mary kind of
could just
stops
ask
for a
me.
second and she thinks about it. It sounds
Quinn,
bad because whenever I hear them in the room, it sounds kind of painful.
Love is a
It's in
painful.
the good way.
Quinn looks like he wants to sink right into the floorboards.
Well, until next time, my friends. And
Bye.
he disappears into glitter. What
Marri-
in the actual fuck was that?
Marri has a very mischievous look on her face and she's about to do it again.
No.
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 Hey,
She doesn't.
I got to go. I'm
Oh,
really,
oh,
really sorry.
oh,
but I have
oh,
to.
Marri,
I-
Marri,
No.
Marri, Marri. Quinn interrupts.
Bye,
Oh,
guys.
Marri, our bracelets are re-enchanted. You can show us the shipwreck now.
Let's go. Let's go.
Amber like pulls her
Very-
hand like a little child and just runs out of the room.
Oh,
As they follow, Quinn very subtly gives Falzen a wink of like, I got you.
Marri quickly runs back into the room. Completely like she runs. I don't know how well to do this in here. Bean.
what?
She kind of runs and does this kind of thing. It is very nice to see you, Lord, Lady Gracery, and thank you for letting us come over for dinner later. I will try to wear something really cool. And then she like spins and runs back out.
So to explain what just happened, Gabe just ran across the room and bowed in front of me and said all that in Mary's voice, and then got up and ran out of the room.
Do it. Yes.
Well, that was interesting. You all have a lot of very interesting friends, don't you?
Yeah. Some
Well.
good, some questionable. But we will be back. Thank you for hosting
Very
us.
good. Of course. I'll let you all know when dinner is put together. All of your compatriots are welcome to come. I guess you all have a ship to explore.
Yep. Thank you.
Of
And
course.
then Falzen leaves, dragging Quinn.
When you guys all kind of leave, you see Quinn. You see your mortal enemy. That fucking guard that pissed you off, kind of like kind of gives like a nod as you both leave. Falling
An actual growl escapes this little twink as
Ooh.
they pass.
It's
As they make eye contact, Quinn actually snarls at this guard.
Falzen just like tightens his grip, like no.
bad puppy.
You both follow Marri to the kind of opening gates to the city. Just like before, you kind of make your way out. But this time you take a deep breath as you feel almost the water still very thick, but breathable, just like air. And you follow Marri kind of towards the shipwreck. And you find the kind of only the banister back end of what looks to be an old galleon right on the outside of town.
Are we swimming in the ocean?
Yes, you guys are in the ocean.
As she's singing, she remembers like an old childhood kind of like song because her grandmother on her dad's side was very woodsy and explory and all of that when she was younger, and she has like a little like swimming song, you know, and she kind of like hums that to herself.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming.
No, there's a really nice song called Dulaman by Celtic Woman, and I
Oh, I
listened to
know that one.
Yeah, she kind of hums that under her breath.
Quinn, who is Irish and would know the basis of the song, starts singing along.
They both loudly sing while Falzen's in the back, like these two fucking idiots.
Mm-hmm.
This is a sticker.
So Falzen,
Just for fun, can I roll a performance check to see how well Quinn sings?
You know what?
Can we both do it?
Yeah, you both make a quick performance check.
Because I mean, hey, when we did that Battle of the Bards carnival game, we won as a team. So we already know we're a good musical duo.
You want to put it on the desk?
I was gonna do it on the desk, and I was gonna ask if you wanted to do Dice Tower Body Cam. Because I actually get to use my Dice Tower now. I normally don't have space. I don't remember if I showed it or not, but my sister got me. Well, she didn't get it for me. She made this, which I'm super happy with.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'm super happy with it. Okay, should we go with Chuckles or?
Hang on, John. Since we already know that we're a good musical duo, can we have advantage? Because we've already harmonized.
You know what? I'm gonna say yeah, please, for shits and giggles.
Right, I'm gonna do both.
Yes!
This one is the book die. That's a 3.
Okay.
Alright, Chuckles, don't fucking fail me.
That's an 18 plus 6 for 24.
9. Hold on. Let me look at the sheet. So, oh, damn. Is it for a group advantage? Maybe?
Quinn got a 24.
Yeah.
Let's see what you get, baby girl. Hopefully it's good.
11.
Quinn, you kind of take the lead from Marri. It is very much like you do have a little bit of like a song going on. You kind of start singing the song, and Marri's just kind of picking up the same kind of rhythm as you. But then something kind of interesting happens.
Oh?
You both begin to sing 2 different songs.
Oh no!
Not in a crazy comedic way. But Quinn, the version you sing is a lot more almost elegant. It's a little bit more of a Sylvan feel to it.
Oh, it's
There's a lot
the
more...
Celtic Woman version versus the Melinda Catherine Reese cover.
Pretty much. But like your song is very much kind of tied to the Fae. There's a lot more Sylvan phrases to it. For Marri, yours is a little bit more almost dwarven. Same story, a few different words, and Falzen, you kind of listen to them both sing. Now, normally they would harmonize perfect together, but the 2 different versions of the song, same story, but just different feel. One a little bit more jovial, the other a little bit more serious. It's quite interesting.
Marri, we should start a musical group.
Should we be cold?
Oh, that's a good question. Falzen, what should our musical duo be called?
The Wandering Sirens.
I do like that. I don't know why he turned British there for a sec. And I have to get back into the Irish.
Sorry. Sorry about that. Don't know where that accent came from.
What do you think about the name, Marri?
She's pondering it, but also I'm trying to think of something stupid, but I don't know the best way to do it. So Mary's like happy with the name, but she's also like thinking about it.
That's definitely going on the short list. I like it. We can probably come up with a few more options, though. Anyways, I'm trying to above table.
I'm so many things.
Above table, I'm changing Quinn's voice a little, just dropping it into a slightly lower octave. He's still going to be fun and jovial, but I've been watching a lot of shows that have Donal Finn in it. So I've been listening to his Irish voice a lot, and so it's kind of just stuck in my head now.
They're good,
It's all
man.
good.
So, anyways, specifically Young Sherlock. If you haven't watched it, it's amazing. He
Yes.
plays Moriarty. So that's the voice that's kind of in my head now.
Very good. So, you three make your way to the shipwreck. There's not really much to kind of see on the surface. You see like a few kind of schools of fish kind of swimming by. There's kind of the end kind of railing part of what looks to be almost a galleon, or what was a galleon. I will also say, a little bit of good news for you, Falzen. You see your ship. It's almost kind of, you see the anchors kind of holding it down to the seafloor, and it sits within a ginormous bubble. Safe and sound.
Wait, in a ginormous bubble?
Yes.
Is it my ship?
It is your ship.
We discussed that when we first came down here.
Oh yeah.
Quinn sees Falzen looking confused and goes, "You did ask Greshry to do that, remember?"
Yeah. Everything just. My mind is not being nice to me.
Wait, so
Ugh.
I didn't find a random ship? We found ours? I know it's on our ship!
I mean, I get to check on my little buddy and our
Yes,
snakes.
let's go check. Let's check on the pets, and then we can explore the wrecked ship.
Hey, we can do that.
Yeah.
I want to do some shipwreck diving, because I've never been able to do it. And
I want to go with
have
you.
my dad in my ear. And when she talks about her dad, her demeanor shrinks. Not in like, a fear kind of way, like, oh, that's just how she views him, as very short. It's like, he's not good. She like hunches over. Oh, Mary, don't do that. You're gonna hurt yourself. And I know your mom has a high pain tolerance, but that doesn't mean you have it. And then I have to go, that is fine. I will be okay. And hunches back down. No, Mary. You have to be extra careful because you're me baby. So I don't worry about that.
A crab curls by.
Crap. She'll pick it up.
It pinches you.
Aww. She puts
That's
it
a
back
very
down.
mean crab.
It scuttles away.
I'm gonna think of crab legs for Greshry.
So there is. So look, kind of as you guys can get a bit closer. Oh, where are you guys gonna go?
Since we're going to be like. Wait, are we at the wreck ship now or just still on ours?
So the only kind of remains of the wrecked kind of galleon is there's like the back end of it. Kind of look around. There's not really much unless like you try and dig whatever may be underneath out. But maybe like maybe like a mile and a half away is kind of like this. What would once maybe in the future be filled with a bunch of ships. It's almost kind of like almost kind of like a trailer park for ships. There's kind of only like there's enough space for a bunch of ships in there, but it's just only your guys' ship for right now. You're sitting in
So
a
a
little
marina.
bubble. Yeah, pretty marina.
Ooh.
An underwater marina.
Yeah.
Cool.
There's also
Alright.
there's also like a little building that has like a window, and it looks to be like there's someone behind the window. But yeah, you guys could keep exploring around a little bit.
Yes.
Let's go find that shipwreck.
Yep.
Yes.
Can you all make me a either perception or survival check?
Alright.
Okay.
Hold on.
I'll do perception because that's higher.
Alright, what's survival again?
Yeah, I'm gonna do survival because that's higher for me. Also, you get my DM.
I did. I love you.
Yay.
Alright, so I'm a very happy Berber.
That's a 25 perception.
Natural 20.
Same! Natural
Which makes
20,
sense.
25.
I got a 19.
So
And
everyone
I am
except for
at
Quinn
105.
sees this shit. No, you three kind of explore around a little bit. You kind of go a bit farther away. That is until you find kind of in like a little bit of almost a lower below the seafloor. What looks to be a very old looking, maybe I was thinking what kind of ship would it be? A very old looking sailboat.
I'll be right back.
Oh, sorry, no,
Yep.
not a sailboat, a sloop. A little small, very quick.
Don't mess with me about historical boats.
You see an old.
Sorry, it's one of my
sloop.
hyperfixation.
You're good.
I'll be
That
right
is
back.
good to know.
Yeah, you all see this kind of very old looking sloop kind of just sitting there. There's those little bubbles that kind of come from it.
Mary will start going over there.
Okay.
And she would like to find the safest way in.
Okay.
So that Falzen and Quinn don't get hurt.
Falzen, what are your thoughts?
I'll also like tag along with Mary. Mainly acting as backup in case something like actually tries to hurt her.
Mm-hmm.
As he's with her, Mary predominantly keeps you behind her. Like, if you try to move out of the way, she will forcefully push you back behind her.
Alright, that's fine.
Do I need to make another perception?
No, not yet. I'm gonna wait for Quinn to get back.
Back.
What are your thoughts on this sunken sloop?
I don't know. I didn't hear you describe it.
It's just this old looking sloop that looks like it's been like untouched.
Can I roll Arcana to see if there are any magical traps or anything keeping it intact?
Sure thing.
My Arcana is very low, but that's a 17.
I think it's pretty good. You see kind of Falzen and the Marri are kind of make their way towards the sloop. You're kind of staring at it, kind of going through your arcane knowledge, as well as any other knowledge you kind of know. Looking for kind of signs of wards, kind of anything you may know about it. You kind of, you get like a little bit kind of closer to the sloop. And you kind of open up your mind a little bit. And you sense aspects of magic from the sloop. And
Does it feel dangerous?
It feels almost hot.
Hold it, you two.
Mm-hmm.
There's some sort of magic preserving this. I can't tell yet if it's dangerous.
Mary will take one of the seashells that she has been collecting and will throw it at the ship to see if anything happens.
You, maybe a strength check.
Okay. Water. I put the dice thing on the bed because he needs his space, and then we also have chips.
I have priorities.
Could use the lead.
Okay, cool.
What the fuck?
What'd you get?
So I rolled a 4.
Okay.
You said strength?
Yeah.
My strength? That means it's a +6, right?
Yes.
So 10.
You see Mary do this wind up, and it nails the side of the ship. Gently.
She will try to find something heavier.
So as soon as this kind of shell hits the ship, it was a few seconds of nothing happening. Can you all make me a history check real quick?
Alright. I will laugh if I get another nat.
That's an 18.
18.
A
9.
9, and did you both get
I'm gonna
18s?
stop using the tower
yes.
because it's not
So-
helping me.
Mary, with a 9, you're sitting here, you kind of look at the boat, and you're kind of like, huh. You see like a sign, it's like, that's not heavy enough to throw at the boat. You're gonna find like another rock. For Falzen and Quinn, you kind of look around and you see this sign not too far away from Mary.
Does the sign say the ship is a fucking museum or something?
No. You see, like, this was on the back of the ship. Looks to be kind of the title of the ship.
Hmm.
It is called the... Oh, wait, what? Brain, go. Burr, I can read the notes on my stuff. It is called Hell Tidings.
Hmm.
And you both kind of put together, oh, that's the name of the ship, Hell Tidings. It sounds a little bit more familiar to Falzen. Quinn, you've heard of this ship before. Mary, it's a very weird looking ship.
I'm gonna get a rock.
And it becomes very apparent of what this ship is as you see something flies from it. This is one of the great highways from hell, from the tower itself.
Highway to hell.
As far as it can reach, from the very top, this is one of its many openings.
Oh shit, we found a hellmouth.
And you see, coming from the ship itself, kind of landing very carefully on the sand, Wylan, with a bubble around his head, and a very new, old-looking mask. And we'll end the session off there because I have class in the morning.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry.
You're not sorry.
Yeah, you're right, I'm not.
Best cliffhanger.
Thank you.
That was a good cliffhanger.
That's not how you spell Sharky.
Stop addressing my notes. Go sit on the bed.
Bye.
Keep adjusting his notes.
Just